So I have to talk about this because I travel. And one of the things that I'm noticing or I have noticed in my travels is that Westerners, and when I say Westerners, I mean people from the US, the UK, and Canada. They travel they travel with their racist views. They do. I've seen it. You go the one of the first places where you can see it is say you're at an airport in a foreign place like Trinidad, Barbados, and if there's a certain area the white people can get it and commandeer it so that nobody else can sit there. So they'll spread their luggage over three, four, five chairs so nobody can't sit around them. Yeah, that's one of the things they do. Um, I was in Barbados and a couple of women. They were either from the U.S., UK, or Canada, and by that I do mean white. So don't mistake that. That's what I mean. And so they went and parked their car in a certain spot, and as the person who's collecting the money for parking is coming towards them saying, "Hey, it's so and so to park." They kept walking. They ignored him. An old black man on an island. He's probably his home country, and these women come from wherever they came from, and they just chose to ignore the black man who's trying to collect money. What is that? What was that? What was the defense for that? You wouldn't do that in the US or the UK, I'm sure. But you come to a little Caribbean island and you feel like you can ignore the person who's collecting the money. Once in Barbados, a bus was on a bus, it was crowded. On them buses, you better tighten up. You better tighten up because it can get packed. So these young Westerners, wherever they were from, was trying to take up the whole back row of the bus so nobody else could sit on the bus, sit down, because I guess they didn't want to be in close proximity or they didn't want to be too close. Well, when I got off the bus and I looked at the back of the bus, they were sitting back there, but they were squeezed up because somebody came back there and squeezed themselves right in between them. Oh no, you don't get to sit like this on the bus. So yeah, white people, you need to check your racism. People in other countries, they know you don't like them. They know you think you great. I don't care if you're white, you look white, you think you're white. People in other countries know. When I was in Costa Rica, the guy in the vape store was like, he was talking about, and he was calling them gringos. He said he's just sick of them. They come into the store and they don't know how to behave. They think that everybody's there to serve them. I find that when I'm nice and I smile and I treat people with manners and respect, I always get what I need and what I want. So yeah, white people, you need to check your racism when you go to these other countries because you think you're so great. Check the racism because it's definitely showing.